everyone. Hello. So for today's video, I wanted to do something different. I've never really done a celebrity inspired look, and I was really in love with Eva Longoria's 2016 Golden Globes look. She looked absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to replicate that. I don't know what she used for her makeup, but it just looked absolutely beautiful. I don't even know who did her makeup. I know that Etienne Ortega does her makeup a lot, but I don't know if he did it for that. I need to like creep his Instagram and see. But yeah, I was just so obsessed with how she looked for the Golden Globes, and I've always wanted to do a celebrity inspired look, and I never do it, and so I decided today I am doing it. I had some old jewelry that I just popped on that kind of looked like what she was wearing, but of course it's not exactly the same, and I know my hair is way darker than hers now, but I just put my hair in like a little messy bun, teased the top, and split my bangs like in half. What I did is, because my bangs were like down to here, I bobby pinned it on the side. If you want to see this look, keep on watching. As my primer, I'm using MAC Paint Pot's Painterly. I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and I'm using a really affordable e.l.f. brush. It's a shader brush. So I will apply this all over, and then I'm going to be setting it with MAC's Vanilla eyeshadow, and I'm just using a MAC 224 brush just to really set this primer. Then I'm going to use the color Soft Brown from MAC, and I'm just using a Morphe brush. I believe this is the G17 brush, so I'm just going to blend it all in by doing circular motions. I just want this look to be very diffuse. I'm going to add another layer because I felt like it wasn't really dark enough. Next, I'm using the Morphe brush M411, and I'm just applying the shade Embark from MAC Cosmetics. This is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows from MAC, but I'm just going to apply this all over the crease. I'm just carving out where I really want that depth, and then I'm going to go in with the 217 brush from MAC, and I'm going to be blending it all in. I am going to add more eyeshadow to the actual 217 brush. Because I'm really focusing on trying to blend this, I am doing circular motions, so anytime you're blending, you want to use circular motions. With a light amount of eyeshadow on the brush, I am using the color Espresso. I kind of wanted it to look a little bit more brown. I felt like it was starting to look a little bit more purpley. So I did add a little bit of this to give that more of a brown color. I am really focusing on the outer V because I do want a little bit more depth on the outer V. So I'm just lightly adding a little bit more. The key to everything is to blend, so I am just going to keep on blending. Okay, so from the Morphe 35E palette, I'm using this goldish color and then the olive and the green color. Now I'm applying that goldish color to the lid, and I did spray the brush with Fix Plus to really get a little bit more of a pigmented color, and I'm just applying this all over. I did notice it was a little bit too silver for me, so I applied a little bit more of a more goldish tone, and then I'm just going to go back in that crease and just make sure that everything is nice and blended. With a thin angle brush, I am using the NYX Gel liner, and I'm just applying this all over my lid or my lash line. And as you will see, I am not winging it out today. With my Morphe G13 brush, I'm going to add a little bit more of that espresso color. I just feel like it wasn't really dark enough. And then back with that G17 brush, I'm just blending it all in. It's been a while since I used my Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and I just wanted to bust it out. So I am using my Morphe E56 foundation brush. I've told y'all before, this is like a new current fave. I love how beautiful it makes the foundation look, how like full coverage it looks. And then I'm just kind of setting it a little bit more with the Beauty Blender. Just really want it to look a little bit more airbrushed. It's been a little while since I also used the Mac Prolongwear concealer, so it just makes me realize how much I've missed it and love it. So I decided to use that today. I love how beautiful this concealer is. It's such a beautiful full coverage and also very lightweight, and it doesn't get in the creases. It doesn't crease up. I'm going to use my damp beauty blender to blend it all in. It's really important that you use a damp beauty blender, not too wet, but just damp. To set the under eye concealer, I am using my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I've been using this a lot lately. Sometimes I love it and sometimes I feel like it makes my skin look a little dry underneath my eyes. And it could also be that I have been dehydrated lately. So yeah, hydration is key whenever you're using that. So for my contour, I am using my favorite, the LA Colors Cosmetics, yeah. I Love Contour Kit, and I used my NARS Ita brush, and then I'm using my MAC powder brush to really warm everything up and just apply this all over the rest of my face. I'm going to grab that Painterly paint pot again, and I'm using an angle brush to apply it underneath the lower lash line, so that way this shimmery olivey color really sticks to it. As you can see, I kind of did wing it out a little bit with it. In the picture, it looked like she did that. And then she also, it looked like she had that shimmery color all over her lash line as her eyeliner. So I just went ahead and went over the gel liner and applied the shimmer shade all over it. And I am using that M411 brush again. I use this to also smoke out a little bit underneath that lower lash line. I am just using a black eyeliner in the lower lash, or the waterline. I can never talk, oh my goodness. So really any works. This is just the NYX one, so it's very affordable. For my highlighter, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. It's a very pigmented highlighter, so to apply very little at one time, I'm using the 137 brush. It is slightly bigger than the Sigma Highlighting and Taper brush, so it comes out a little bit more sheer. I am using the Mauve color LA Colors Cosmetics blush. This is seriously like one of my favorite blushes. Such a beautiful pinkish mauve-y color. And then for my lip liner, I'm using the Natural Neutral lip liner from NYX. And I apologize for my compact being in the way, but I'm just lining my lips. I love this color because really you can use it with any lipstick. It's such a neutral color. And for my lipstick today, I'm going to be using an old-time favorite. It is going to be the Angel Frost lipstick from MAC Cosmetics. It was a little bit more of like a bubbly pink compared to Eva Longoria's, but oh well, this is such a pretty one. And for my mascara today, I'm using my Loreal Voluminous mascara. I am going to be popping in some lashes, and I just used the Ardell ones. I think it's like 111 or 109, one of them. I need to remember, I accidentally tossed it. So I am going to bobby pin these bangs back because my bangs are a little too long compared to the picture. And that is it. Let me do some last minute touch-ups of mascara on those lashes and we are all good to go. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. If you like any of my videos, just give it a virtual like by sharing. Thank you so much.